0600 hours, Trinity Wharf, New Zealand. This is Darren Robinson. They call you Robbo. And Robbo, you're actually a return serviceman.
I am on return serviceman. We're also called veterans of the Australian Defence Force. So,
now, the term veteran, I think of an old man with his medals on, walking in an Anzac Day parade. You're not old enough for this, are you?
one day I'll be old.
That is a very valid point. After today, you're going to feel old, because the fish out here, they are big. Let's go nail them.
Let's do it.
Morning, Benny. Good to see you, man. Let's go catch some fish. So, Robbo, tell us a little bit about Soldier On. What do they do?
Mate, Soldier On is a fantastic organisation. They look after ex-service and serving personnel, including veterans like myself, as well as the Australian Federal Police and border security people as well.
Okay, so when you say look after them, you need a bit of help and support. When I say you, ex-serviceman, what, integrating back into society, or it's hard to leave what you've done? What's the deal?
Yeah, the way they look after us is with psychological and physical help. That they're sort of the go-to people, and then they will refer you on to other people and try and reintegrate you into normal civilian life as much as possible.
So I look at you, you got all your limbs, you look fairly healthy. Do you find it's hard because a lot of people have mental issues, and because people can't see that, they just go, you'll be right, mate, get on with it?
Yeah, it is difficult, especially being a young bloke as well. As you say, I do have everything about me, but unfortunately I do suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, and it's an ongoing problem that I need to stay on top of.
Sensational. Today is all about getting this man to the most exciting point of his life. And that's going to be hard, because you used to jump out of aeroplanes for a living.
Yeah, I did, yeah. The 3rd Battalion of the Royal Australian Regiment. Big shout out to the guys there.
Well, I only jumped out of a plane once, then I got smart. I won't do it again. But today, if you get the big fish, I reckon we might almost get you to peak.
Hopefully, hopefully.
There's no hope needed. We're going to get this bloke a big fish. So we've come out of the Kingfish grounds. We're about 105 metres of water. There's plenty of shows on the sounder. We're fishing with multicoloured fins braid, 80 pound. It changes colour every 10 metres, and it's crucial for this fishing we're doing today. Skipper says, drop it down 7 colours. I know I'm 70 metres below the boat, because that's where the fish are, and that's the way we're going to work all day. It's a little bit bumpy. My poor old cameraman's rocking around, but it doesn't matter if you're going to catch big fish. Lift, that's it. Go. More drag. That's it, keep winding, keep winding. That's it, get into him, just get into him. He's a good fish, lift, 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 lift. Show us those guns, Robbo. You got him on. Oh, well done, mate. That's a solid fish.
Sure is.
I'll get you the cushion. What do you reckon about that?
That's great, isn't it?
I told you you'd need your guns. That's it, stick it down there. Well done, mate, well done. Yep. Yep. Oh! Keep going, keep going, keep going. That was my rod. Now that rod's done a lot of trips. That's almost done as many tours as you, mate. And I'm tipping that that rod copped a whack in my rod tube somewhere. So don't worry about that. What made you think of going straight to the short stroke? You didn't like the long one?
Basically.
I just feel sorry for you, mate, because that's the only rod I bought for you this trip.
I'm all out there.
You're in big trouble. So I mentioned yesterday, having a little chat, and you love the adrenaline, the build-up of when you had to jump out of an aeroplane at 1,000 feet. How's this rate adrenaline-wise?
Mate, it's up there.
Up there?
It's up there.
Do you know what colour was near the top?
Blue.
Blue. So when you see...
Oh, correction. Yellow.
Yellow. Because your face was looking blue, mate. I thought that might have been the colour.
Face would be.
Okay, we're seconds away from seeing your fish, I reckon. There's yellow. Here, I can see your fish. It's a really solid kingy, mate. Look at that fish down there. Nice and slow. So what's the biggest fish you ever caught in your life?
A flathead, mate.
Right. Just watch that braid in the boat. Keep going, you keep going. This is bigger than a flathead, I'll give you the tip. Okay, stop there. This is a big king. Let's back your drag. Look at the size of that. That is a monster kingfish. Mate, just, you're gonna grab that. No, that's it. Grab that bit. I'll grab him. Well, does that rate more than your last flathead, buddy?
Have a look at that. Absolutely.
That is gold. Yellowtail kingfish, Ciriola landy. It is one of the toughest fighting fish in the ocean.
Absolutely.
And you nailed it with ease, mate.
You reckon?
Oh, easy.
Awesome stuff.
I'm going to have a stab and say it's around 30 pounds. Awesome fish. You should be very proud, mate.
Absolutely. Thank you
And
very
one
much.
thing you got to do now is stop breaking the stuff. Great work, mate. Great work.
Righto, buddy. Thanks for the fight, and I'll catch you next time. There he goes. Beautiful.
No matter where I'm fishing, I'm always harping on about structure. You find structure, you find fish. And just here we've got some incredible structure. We've actually got a lump that comes up to 80 metres, it's solid rock, and just over there it drops off to 500 metres. Year round, big yellowtail kingfish congregate in this rock because the bait congregates there, and where you find bait, you find big yellowtail. Oh, yep, that's a good hookup. Oh. And you just knew he was going to get eaten because he was getting very, just pulled hook. You knew he was going to get eaten because he just got that excited. And you had a similar situation, mate?
Oh, he was getting excited. Still is.
There?
I've still got mine there, so I'm just
reckon-
going to drop him back down to the fore and you know, see if I can't get onto the fella that you got.
I think you're a big chance of getting bit if you do that, mate. I'll get mine out of the way. Back to the drawing board. Wind. That's it, you got him, wind. Well done, Robbo. I just want to touch you, Robbo, because you are on fire.
You think you get a bit of luck?
I want your luck. That's a solid fish too, mate. Now, how are you going to go talking and whining, Robbo, okay?
Oh, it's going to be hard.
You'll be right, I believe in you, mate. I want to ask you a question. When it comes to problems with soldiers that return from battle, what percentage do you reckon have mental illness issues? Like half?
There's easy got to be. Probably about 40%, I would say.
Yep.
That's just me.
Now, we're not going to hold you that, but 40% of guys come back, and girls, must say,
Yes.
come back with some serious issues, and
Yep.
it makes it tough because people can't see that you're struggling, can they?
That's right. And let's not forget there's been over 70,000 servicemen and women since the first Gulf War
Yep.
in 1990, 91 that have served. So,
that's a few people. That's a beautiful little kingy, mate. Well done.
got him?
Yep, got him on. Now, that is a more manageable kingy, isn't it, mate?
That sure is.
You hold your fish, what a cracker. And there's some good news.
Thanks, guys.
If that is over legal size, we're going to take him back to the restaurant. You know why? The kings in this area make the best sashimi pretty much anywhere in the world because they're fat. And you know what fat is?
Good stuff.
Fat is flavour.
Fat is flavour.
So this poor kingy, which is very fat, he's gut hooked. He's the perfect one to take. We'll let the big ones go. And tonight we dine on beautiful sashimi, New Zealand style. Well done, mate.
Excellent.
And just one more thing. Just hoping some of this luck can rub off on me because you are just out of control.
This guy didn't measure up, so it's back in the water for him. I'll see you later, mate, and keep soldier on.
Well, our kingfish rig is very simple and you can use it anywhere around the globe. I've got 130-pound shock tippet, which is tied to an 80-pound fins braid via an FG knot. Then I come down to this dirty big swivel. On the end of that, I've got about 1.5 metres of 80-pound fluorocarbon. Believe it or not, we're getting more bites on fluorocarbon than any other mono today. And on the end, a size 9.0 live bait VMC hook. The sinkers get the bait down, the hook does the rest.
Right, guys, plenty of good sign down there. Let's get those baits down there and get stuck into them.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just locked up solid on this. I'm trying to spear him, I reckon. I don't want to give him an inch of line. That was unbelievable. Oh, there he goes. The bite was just epic. I couldn't even get the rod into a flat position. Robbo, how's the bite?
Mate, that was a good one.
That was just unbelievable. He's taking line, stop. Wait with the cushion. Here we go.
Go.
Oh, that was just unbelievably epic.
That was a big strike.
How was that, Robbo?
Big strike.
Did you see?
No warning.
Did you see we just pulled the line down and the rod was going straight down like I was trying to spear him. I could not lift the rod. Oh, and he's pulling the line off on full sunset. So when I say sunset, it's that lever just there. And I cannot put any more drag on this reel except with my thumbs, which I've been doing as well. Oh, that was unbelievable. That's why you go fishing for kings, eh, Robbo?
Exactly.
So skipper's just told us the fish is about 30 metres below the boat, and they come up this big green hue, don't they, mate?
Big green hue, nice big silver flash of their belly.
He's not far away at all now. I've got green, and I think green is my second last colour before yellow from memory, and then I've got a leader. There he is, colour.
Here he is.
Out the back.
You know what I really love about these, Paul? We hook this thing at 100 metres.
Yeah.
He's going to come up. We're going to have a good photo with him and let him go, and he's going to swim away.
So they don't suffer barotrauma.
No, they don't.
How good's that? Just check out the size of that thing. Oh, he's a fat fish. Wow, wee.
Oh, there we go, mate.
Oh, that is one big fish, and it's unbelievable that you physically have to hold these things with two arms, don't you?
Yep, got to give him a big hug, mate.
Awesome fish. When you see them in the water, they actually get a black band over their eye. They also get that beautiful green band down the guts. Now, what is the biggest kingfish you've physically seen with your own eyes on this boat?
The biggest kingy we've caught and weighed was 48.2 kilos.
Wow, that's over 100-pounder king.
Well over 100 pounds, yeah.
I think I'd actually be scared to hook it.
Yeah.
And you get them in all techniques?
Live baiting is definitely the most productive way of getting these big fish. You know, we use stick baits and poppers and surface lures, and we do use jigs as well.
Sensational at the moment. The baits are going off. We'll get this big boy back, and we'll see if there might be one more kingfish down there in the Bay of Plenty. Because this fish is such a prime sport fish, I'm going to let it go. If we catch a smaller one, that may well be dinner. Oh, no worries at all. Straight under the boat, and he's gone. Oh, he ate that. And it was still a tentative bite, but didn't he eat it when he finally decided to? Woohoo! You beauty! And that was 100 metres down, and as you can see, he's got some go. Now I'm up in full sunset.
Got a push for you when you're ready.
Yep, I can't put it on yet. It's a tug of war. I'm just trying to hold him, get a few winds without him taking any line. Do we have this cushion on?
Yep.
Quickly. Is it worth driving a bit?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to stay right on top of him, mate, so you just yank him.
Well, how's the pressure? I managed to put on this fish with this little Japanese domestic market type J rod. It's the B605, in case you're wondering. 80-pound fins braid, multicoloured, so I can actually drop it down to the depth the skipper says. And the real Shimano Telica 12, they're just so tough, so strong. That's why you see them for every IFISH shoot I do. So Benny's just told me the fish is about 30 metres under the boat. Really important in this situation, nice, short, sharp pumps. Don't lift the rod too high, and literally just get that wind every time you can. Gain 3 or 4 inches of line as long as you're doing it regularly, and keep your wits about you, because after a big day on the salt and briny, here's fish now, I see colour. When that big fish gets near the boat, you haven't got a lot of stretch, so you really got to keep your wits about you. Look at that for a fish. Oh, that is a big king. Hooked in the corner, I'm going to walk back. You grab that. Drag's backed off. That is epic. Absolutely epic. My back is so sore, but I'm about to have a very big smile on my face. You can hold that for me, please, Robbo. You right there, Benny? Wow.
How's that fish?
That is one very, very big king. Mate, oh, if I do this, you can just slip him in the arms. What do you reckon? I'll hop under. Yep, grab the hook out. He's very well hooked. Wow, how's the size of that? Hooks are out. Benny, throw it up.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
That
There it
is
is.
a stonker. How's
Well
the size
done,
of that, mate?
Well done. It's a cracker, isn't it?
It is so good. New Zealand is so famous for yellowtail kingfish, and the great news too for people watching in Australia, they're making a comeback because they banned kingfish traps many years ago, and we're even getting a good run of kingfish in Port Phillip Bay at the heads, which didn't happen for about 30 years, so it's very, very exciting. What incredible fish. I love this joint. Robbo, what have you thought of kingfishing in New Zealand?
Mate, kingfishing in New Zealand rocks.
And what about Soldier On, doing a great job for people like you?
Absolutely they are, mate, and if there's anybody out there that wants any more help or anything that they need, soldieron.org.au.
Sensational. Special thanks, of course, to Nomad Sport Fishing here in New Zealand. They are the team. And of course, Trinity Wharf, what a fantastic place to stay on the morning you catch one of these. We've had our fun. Time to slide this puppy back. See you, dude. And away he goes.